All right. Welcome, everyone, to the 23rd, right? This is 23rd, right? Yeah. 23rd episode of QCast. I am your host, Glory, and today I'm joined with, give me a moment, I'm joined by Rocky Buttclenchean. Rocky, how you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good.
That's good.
Cheers. Yeah.
And we may have a special guest host showing up a little later. So, maybe. We'll see. But you'll have to wait and see for that. Now, unfortunately, content is kind of drying up. So, we don't really have any we don't really have much content for you this weekend. We do have a little bit of drama. You guys have been wanting us to actually report on drama. We actually have a little bit of drama, and it deals with our favorite people to talk about. Well, actually, no, they're kind of our third favorite people to talk about because, like, Terran Unions are first, like EMP, TVR, all those people were our second. I think Aeonians are third, but it deals with Aeonian, right? So we got some interesting drama to talk about there. But yeah, other than that, there's not much that really happened this week. In the past week, it's been pretty quiet. There was some activity on the forums. However, most of it was kind of just meh. Like, the only thing that's... God damn it, Pango is playing Kerbal Space Program, and he's not on here. Piece of shit. How dare he? How dare he not join us? Everyone go berate him. Just go onto his Discord profile and just say Glory's mad at you for not coming on stream. But yeah, there's really not much in the way that happened in the forums this week. The only thing that really happened of real mention, just because it's funny, is someone decided to comment saying that the game needs dig fighting. Not dog fighting, but dig fighting. It's great, right? But yeah, other than that, I mean, dog fighting. Yeah, we need it, right? Because that's really important. But yeah, nothing has really else happened. So, other than that, let's talk. I guess we can show the good old screenshot from Screenshot Saturday. Hold up, let me pull that up. Bam! Screenshot. The weekly screenshot released by Nova Quark. You see a bunch of ships flying above a celestial body going towards another celestial body with 3 celestial bodies in the background. NDAs are fun, right? So yeah. I do like the look of these ships, though. I don't know who designs them or if they were Nova Quark designed. But yeah, they're pretty nice. They're big too. They look very big. So yeah, that's about where we're at this weekend. Hold up, someone texted me. No one important. Okay, moving onward. Let's see. Yeah, that's about it. So I guess we'll get into our single story this week, and it deals with the Aeonian Federation, or Aeonian Federation. Apparently I don't say it right, even though, considering the fact that I guess Ninth Prophet from Arc Central decided to call it Aeonian too. I think at this rate, Aeonian or Sir Banana Kitty, I think doesn't he still lead Aeonian? Wait, oh.
I think so.
Yeah. We should talk about this too. I forgot about this. That is no moon, or maybe it is. Yes, Kurok. NDAs are fun, aren't they? But I forgot about this. Before we get into our Aeonian thing, hold up. We actually have something a little bit more comical. Hold up. So, in case you guys didn't see this, Nova Quark brought in and kind of announced this user content promotion policy, which basically explains, yes, that is true, Rocky. 3 minutes in, that's all the new That's all the new. On to gossip and general time-wasting bullshit. Yes, that's what we do. Anyways, so this content promotion policy is basically kind of like Nova Quark's guidelines to, like, if they promote stuff, like, you know, basic kind of like something on Twitter or something like that, right? So they said it should not contain any of the following: public shaming, inflammatory hate speech, profanity, sexual content, political content, religious or ideological content, content related to toxic behavior, doxing, cyberbullying, etc., exposing in private conversation without the agreement of all parties, including the private discussions on Discord or forums, attacking any ethnic group, religion, gender, or sexual preference/identity, promoting exploits, cheating programs, piracy, or any sort of illegal activity. So, that, I think, how many are these? Like, that's like 10, right? I think the majority of those 10 describe what we do here at JudgeCast. So, Nova Quark, I don't expect any shoutouts from you guys anytime soon. So, yeah, that I found... I just was, like, laughing while I was reading that first bullet, because it's just kind of like, yeah, we ain't getting any sort of help from Nova Quark anytime soon. And I'm just like, okay, moving onward. So now, let's get into the gossip and bullshit of... This is a private discussion. Don't look. Yep. I can't release my giant collection of chat logs that were recorded. Yep. You can't release them anymore. You're not allowed to, Wilkes. Very bad. But yeah. So I just found that one pretty funny. So now let's actually talk about the, you know, gossip and bullshit. So to anyone who does not know what, oh no, pirates. Oh no, no piracy. Band of Outlaws is banned from screenshots. Yes. Anyways, so in case you guys don't know who Aeonian are, or like what they do, I will enlighten you, okay? So before Aeonian, there was an organization called Cinderfall Syndicate. Yes, there is gossip this week, Zamaro. There is a lot of gossip. Well, not really a lot, but it's good gossip because it's fun. And you guys love the gossip whenever I, like, just spread drama. So it's just great, right? So there used to be Cinderfall Syndicate. And basically, it was like the United Nations of Dual Universe, basically. That's what it was. So we even were a part of it. GLSU was a part of it. A lot of the big orgs were a part of it. Terran Union was a part of it. GLSU was a part of it. Objective Drive Yards was a part of it. You know, that's... Yeah, there were a lot of other organizations. Solar Empire. SLI is still a part of it, which they play a part in this story. But, as some of you might know, and as people are saying in the chat, it was really a tragedy. Basically, first it was Terran Union left, from the Cinderfall Syndicate because of disagreements they had with the charter. That was, like, that's public knowledge. And the charter was, like, their constitution, basically, right? And, new players. What's Cinderfall veteran community? Well, son, it's a long story. That's great. But yeah, so Astrophil leaded the Cinderfall Syndicate and made the charter. And if you guys know Astrophil, he's like the lead guy in Arc Central now. The creator of Arc Central, one of the news organizations. So he once led Cinderfall Syndicate. And basically what happened was Terran Union left. And then everything just kind of went downhill, right? Like, at first it was like Terran Union, then we left. Like, I think we were the next big one to leave. And then I think it was, after that, it was, actually, I think it was Astrophil left first. And then it was GLSU because, yeah, Astrophil left, and then it was GLSU. And then it was, like, ODY, TSE. Then Kurok left. you know, it was pretty crazy. They kind of just went down pretty immediately. And from the ashes of Cinderfall Syndicate, Sir Banana Kitty took over and basically made the Aeonian Federation. And history is written by the victors. Yes, that is very true. So the Aeonian Federation has kind of gone along, and you know, they're still a thing. However, they're on the, what page are they on? Hold up, let me check on the good old community page. They are on the 4th page with 35 members in their organization. And in case you guys didn't realize, that's almost as irrelevant as we are. Like, you guys realize that's like hard to do, right? Like, to become as I can't speak, as irrelevant as we are. Like, that's tough. So props to Aeonian. But in all seriousness, no, they are on the 4th page, and I guess in a way to earn members, since SLI is the only big organization that's still in Aeonian, I guess Aeonian went to SLI and asked SLI to, well, I guess it wasn't really even an ask, it was kind of more like a command from what I heard, and kind of they wanted SLI to send members over to, you know, boost up Aeonian's member count. So that was an interesting little story that I thought I'd like to pass on to you. Me and Rocky kind of talked a little bit about it last night. So...
Did we?
Yeah, we did. Do you not remember?
Not really, no.
You said you weren't going to remember anything that we were talking about.
I remember speaking to you, but that's about it.
Yeah, Rocky during the conversation, like, I'm not gonna remember this, and I'm like, okay. I thought he was joking, but I guess he didn't. All right, but yeah. So I mean, what are your thoughts on this whole thing, Rocky?
It's impressive to lose that many members as quickly as they did.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
But yeah, it happened.
Yeah. I mean, lies. Terran Union is a rumor. Yes, Terran Union is not real. But yeah, so some more developments that came out of this. Like, from what I understand, SLI really does not care about Aeonian at this rate. Like, the only reason why they're in it is just, like, I guess if, like, Aeonian were to actually get their shit together and work, like... and actually become, like, relevant again, like, it would just be because, like, they would be the oldest members in there. And it's just, like, but, like, from what I heard, they're like, we don't care, we can leave at any time. It's just kind of like, okay, well, you know, it's like, Jesus. I do feel bad for Aeonian. Aeonian really did kind of fall off a lot. Yeah, SLI did check out. It's not because Shadow Alpha is being lazy. Also, they are a corporation. They aren't really, like, amazing. Like, they are amazing. I mean, they've gotten to, like, how many members are they up to? But you get what I mean. Like, they aren't really, like, into politics. That's what I meant. So, I mean... there is a lot of activity. That's the thing. Like... I know NDAs are tough because of the fact that we really can't talk a lot about stuff. Like, I really do not like the NDA because there's a lot of interesting stuff I could talk about that happened in the game, but I can't talk about it. And, yeah. NDAs are fun, but, oh well. It is what it is. Hopefully, by the end of summer, we'll be out of pre-alpha, and then we can talk and actually have fun. So, yeah, that's basically what happened this week. That's, like... the word on the street. I don't feel bad about the Aeonian thing. Is that good? I mean, genuinely, I'm kind of surprised, like, this is news. Like, I mean, Aeonian's allowed to... Ooh, is my special guest... Okay, I can hop on at... Okay. Our special guest will be here in 5 minutes. So, yeah, that's gonna be fun. Okay. Uh, Dino, I think Dexia, weren't you in like the administration of CSYN? I feel like that's you were in like you were kind of like yeah, you were. I remember it now. I remember the meme. It was like Dexia was the only one working and like everyone else was kind of just yes, I remember that meme. I remember the meme of like you were the only one you were the only one actually doing work. Hold up. Is that still like alive somewhere? I need to find that. I remember that meme. That was good. Yeah. That was a fun little thing. The good old days. Anyways, love you too, Dexio. I'm glad I'm able to, prove that you were a part of CSYN. Oh, that meme was gold. I remember when I first saw that. That was a funny meme. Yeah, the Eternal Legate Spy. That was crazy. Glory gone senile confirmed. Yes, obviously. I'm obviously just delusional. That meme totally didn't exist, and you totally weren't a part of them. Come on, guys. I'm not that dumb. Anyways, I remember that whole thing with the Legate Spy. It was like someone just like was someone gained Legate status, and then he started kicking members out of Cinderfall Syndicate. Like they were like dropping it almost out of the top 10. And like yeah, that was rough. I think it was that Void Republic who got in trouble for that? I feel like it was. Rocky, do you remember that?
No.
You're a big help, Rocky. I appreciate it.
And I'm doing college work. I'm not concentrating.
God damn it, Rocky! Why are you always doing college work? Yeah, it was Void. Okay. Yeah, that was one of the reasons why Unity League and Void Republic kind of just got banned, if I remember correctly, because it was that and the alts, and they were just like, ugh. It was a mess. Like that was kind of a rough time because like U League was at its, I guess you could say, prime, but they were never really in prime. They just had members to like artificially say that they were in their prime, but I really would have like now. Yes, Banana does head Nonian now. Let's see. Yeah, it was a crazy time. TVR got deleted only because of the alts. Okay. I couldn't remember if it had to do with that too, or if it was just because of the alts, or if it was both. I didn't remember. But yeah, that's the story of Cinderfall Syndicate. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I liked Cinderfall Syndicate back in the good old days. It's just things kind of just went downhill. And like I think Dexio, me and Dexio were talking a bit earlier, and I think Dexio put it best, to put into, to put it into good terms. Like, CSYN at the start was kind of, like, really unorganized, and they slowly got better, and they were getting really good, and it's just, like, it's just unfortunate that the way it turned out. I mean, especially because of the fact that right now, all alliances and kind of, like, unions and stuff like that, you really don't, like, what is an alliance without a game? And, to put it into Dexia's words. So, yeah. Honestly, I agree with that completely. And yeah, it was kind of tough. I mean, it was, yeah, good old memories. Now, I think we're all just pretty much going down memory lane in chat, just talking about, like, Unity League and just, like, the story of Dual Universe. The good old days. Yeah. The good old days. It was also TVR was called Grand Exchange right before the merge. It was? We're going down history. We're taking a trip down memory lane right now with all these places. Off topic, always fun. Well, we're always off topic. I mean, now, Glory, what do you think of the development of the game thus far? Is my special guest... Code, if you're if you're still watching the stream, join, like, the general chat, and I'll move you in here. And if you're not in chat, then I will type to you. Yes. To anyone who doesn't know who our special guest is, come on, Code, join. Code. God damn it. Dexio, yes. Our special guest is Code 24 from Objective Drive Yards. Thank you for being here, Code. You'll have to unmute yourself. I think I took push to talk off this channel. Hold up. Let me just make sure. Oh no. Oh wait, he doesn't have speaking perms. I forgot about that. Whoopsies. Hold up. I got this. I'm very professional. Okay. He can speak. You should be able to speak and use voice activity. Okay. Code, can you speak now?
Yes, I can.
Yay! All right, Code, welcome to the show. How nice of you to join us.
Thanks for having me. It's a great honor to be on.
Ah, yes.
QCast.
Talking about the wonderful just random bullshit drama that we always talk about. It's great, right? Because Objective Drive Yards needs more advertising. Yes, Kurok. They need all the advertising they can get. Anyways, so how are you doing today, Code?
Just woke up, so I'm trying to great, but I think I'm ready to talk a little bit.
Okay. So, well, I guess we can, since you joined a little late, you can talk about, like, what you want to talk about if you want to chime in on this Aeonian drama at all.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to say about it, really. Aeonian has sort of been being less and less active, it seems like, and
yeah.
SLI, I can't really blame them for not being particularly interested in AFED at this point.
Yeah.
ODY left a long time ago, so
Yeah.
but
Well, I mean, originally, I remember reporting this on Arc Central, I think, back when I did the news. I think you guys originally were going to stay with, you guys were originally going to stay with Aeonian Federation. However, after a while, you guys kind of just were like, yeah, never mind. So it was a rough time with Aeonian. It was kind of just like everything just kind of fell apart. It sucks.
I wanted to give them a chance to, see what they could do, and I was one of that they rebrand entirely, just because I felt like with pretty much everybody gone from the original Cinderfall, might as well just give it a whole new identity. But it didn't fit with us anymore, so we decided to.
Yeah. I mean, it sucks that it ended the way that it did. I mean, in a lot of ways, and like Cinderfall Syndicate did offer a lot, and it's just kind of like everything just kind of, fell apart. And it sucks because that was one of the biggest organizations. That was the big organization that kind of fell naturally. It just kind of everything kind of fell apart. And it's yeah, it was pretty crazy. The good old days. The good old days. Back when, the Void Republic wasn't a thing. And, there was no real trolls in the community.
Pull out. Yeah, I think Cinderfall just they just tried to do too much too fast. It was a really good place as a community just to bring some orgs together, but I really didn't think the bureaucracy and rules and all that stuff very at the time. It should have been more gradual, I think.
Yeah.
Um,
So, anywho, so yeah, that's about it. I guess we can uh talk a little bit about what else can we talk about? Um, we can talk about, ODY. How's ODY doing? You guys doing well over there?
we are we're still the best organization that exists. So
Yes, obviously.
you know, we're just doing our thing.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, we're incapable of failing, so
Hmm. Yep.
at least it seems so.
Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, that's about it pretty much. I mean, literally, we kind of went along with having like nothing to talk about this weekend because literally there's nothing at all, and it's kind of just like it's like, well, the one thing I do want to talk about before I forget, I have some interesting news slash developments. I've been kind of thinking, right, about how we can kind of do some more like collaborations on YouTube with other organizations, and I know that some people from after we did the Terrain Union Q&A, I know some people from Silverlight actually hit me up wanting to do another Q&A with us or wanting to do some collaborations with us. So we're planning on doing that soon. Trademark. But another thing I want to bring up is that we are currently considering bringing back our GTA War series, and instead of just smashing on Terran Union all the time, we were thinking about opening it up to other organizations too. So any organization who would like to who would be interested in kind of letting us smash them in GTA because we're obviously the best GTA players. We were
And the most modest.
yes, the most modest. Obviously, we're very humble. I guess you guys can tell. But yeah, we're thinking about bringing that back. What's going on in chat? Okay, for a second I thought Wilkes was like, I didn't know what Wilkes was saying, but yeah, like I'm going to go around and start asking organizations if they're interested in kind of like doing something like that because, I mean, GTA is like one of the biggest games. It's like, I think it's like going on like 100 million copies sold. So I mean, I think honestly a lot of people have it. So if people are interested, like the higher ups in organizations and stuff like that, if they're interested in doing that, we will definitely be interested in doing that and stuff like that. So yeah, Code, I don't know if you're interested, but
I guess, yeah.
I guess. Okay, fair enough. We'll be AFK. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll figure stuff out eventually. Stellaris could be cool for org versus org. Yeah, it would be cool, but I don't have Stellaris, and I'm not interested in spending money on video games, even though I have a $3,000 computer. I don't want to spend money on games. I'm weird. Don't question it. But yeah. So be on the lookout for me coming and annoying all of the leaders of different orgs if they want to do either Q&As with us or maybe like GTA Wars, because honestly both of them can be pretty funny. So I will be very interested in doing some of that stuff because inter-organization communication and war games, even though Dual Universe will not be an FPS at all, that's still fun, right? So, and also Rage is very fun. So yeah. Other than that, that's about it this week. It's literally like a slow news week, like completely. So yeah, that's literally it. Unless if anyone has anything else. I mean, Rocky's AFK now because he probably went to go get a drink or something like that, knowing him. That or like he's just, I don't know, gone to take a nap. Because why not?
War games, I would recommend Fractured Space
Hmm.
because you can like create some teams of 5 and just go head to head.
Another interesting.
Not a lot of people play it, so
Another
people should.
interesting one I was thinking about is I know people don't really like wargaming, but World of Tanks. That would just kind of be fun to create a custom match just between us and just like continue like just fight it out in tanks. That would be funny. But I know people don't particularly like World of Tanks in this community, so you know. And I mean, if Rocky was here, he would know that I was like smashing my desk last night in rage over World of Tanks. It's one of the few games that actually makes me rage because I just hate the RNG bullshit of it. And I refuse to stream it because it will make me not look good. I can't afford that. So yeah, we'll see where things go. And EU and NA servers, well, that too. But I mean, we'd have to download. I'd either have to download the EU client. Oh, so welcome back, Rocky.
Hi.
I told them you were AFK. That you probably either went to get like alcohol or like, you know, take a nap or something.
No.
But yeah.
It was lemonade.
Oh. Wow, that's surprisingly tame for you.
Oh, shut up.
Anyways, so yeah. We were just talking about different games that we could do for like war games and stuff. Like
War Thunder. It's better than World of Tanks and all of that shit.
Okay. But
There
yeah.
you go.
But yeah, that's about it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry it's kind of a short one this week. Literally nothing happened. So big thank you to Code for showing up for like the last 10 minutes. You know, it's an honor to have
My
you.
pleasure.
So yeah, his link. Oh wait, what about that other thing? What other thing? Was there another thing that I missed? Wait, is there another thing? Hold up. What other thing? What did I miss? I don't know what I missed. Okay, never mind then. We'll talk about it next week. We need content for next week, I'm sure. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you follow us on social media. If I remember, Code's links to all the ODY stuff will be down in the description. If I remember to put it in. That's a big if, but I will try. Of course, Rocky's links are down there. All of the links to the stuff that we talked about, the whole 2 things, even though there isn't a link for one, are down there. So yeah, make sure you like and subscribe. The talking is fun. Really helps implying Gloria is capable of thinking. I'm not really capable of thinking, in case you guys couldn't notice. I'm really not. But anyways, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Really helps get our content out there for the rest of the community to see. And yeah, until next week, we will see you guys later. Bye.